Sanibonani and welcome back to Money Matters with me, Hilazo. Thank you so much for joining me today. Welcome back to episode 3 of Business Matters. What happened to episode 2? I did not skip it. Okay, it is available on Instagram at moneymatters_ndogozo. But I will post a summary. I was talking about the important tax dates that you need to know as a freelancer or a business. So this is just a summary of those dates. You can screenshot it, and if you need an explanation of what the hell this means, head on over to my Instagram and you will find it over there. Today I want to talk about financial statements. Now I wanted to leave this for like towards the end of the series, but I've gotten quite a few requests, and it is obviously a pressing and important thing that you guys need to know. First things first, what are financial statements? So financial statements are a financial report, okay, a financial summary of your business performance, and your business activities. They provide anyone who is looking at your business an overview of how well your business is doing and the type of activities and things that have been happening in your business. These are done in South Africa according to the International Financial Reporting Standards, which is what accountants study. So there are rules set in the International Financial Reporting Standards of the type of stuff that you need to have in your financial statements, and the type of stuff that is optional, the type of stuff that you need to disclose, and how everything should be. It is a set of rules. They might look different design-wise, but the content is always the same because there are rules of how it should be done and how they should be set. So from your financial statements, someone should be able to look at your business and tell you whether they want to invest in it or whether they don't want to invest in it. They should be able to tell you that this business is doing well, this business is not doing well, and they should be able to analyze everything about your company just from the financial statements. What is in the content of your financial statement? Now, first of all, you have the statements themselves that contain the numbers, which is your balance sheet, aka the statement of financial position. This shows your assets, your liabilities, and your equity. Then you have an income statement, aka the statement of financial performance, also known as the statement of profit and loss and other comprehensive income. This is the statement that contains your sales, your expenses, and your profit or your loss. You will also have a statement of cash flows, and as it says, it shows the cash flows of your business, anything that went in and out. It's obviously divided in certain sections. You will also have a statement of changes in equity. So your equity are things like your shares, your dividends, stuff like that, your retained income, anything that could have impacted that. Now, your financial statements will also be accompanied by disclosure notes. Now, this is where you will probably go into more detail of what is happening, especially in your balance sheet or your statement of financial position. Because if, for example, you're disclosing your assets, you might have stuff like depreciation that is, impacting the book value of your assets. So you'll want to show that in a separate disclosure note that shows your cost, your depreciation, and your book value of your asset as it currently is. You'll also have comparative figures, which means that last year and this year. So obviously, if it is your first year of trade and you're doing financial statements, you'll only have 1 year showing in everything. Now, there are also other disclosures that need to be done, as I said, like the nature of your business, the shareholders, the directors, who prepared your financial statements. If they are audited, there needs to be an auditor's report saying whether the financial statements are accurate according to the information that you have provided them and what they know. If your financial statements have been reviewed, then there will also be a independent reviewer's report stating the accuracy of your financial statements. If you remember, in episode 1, we spoke about record keeping. This is where it becomes very, very important when it comes to your financial statements, because that is where the information comes from. It comes from the ledgers that you would have kept when you were keeping your records, and that gets put into a trial balance Then it gets put into a trial balance, and then that is where you will get your financial statements from. Again, the trial balance is just it's not a list of transactions, it's like a summarized totals of all your transactions, and it's supposed to balance. It's not like a balance sheet which just shows like a more compressed version, but it usually shows line by line. Now, who can do financial statements? Accountants, financial accountants, qualified accountants are the only people that can do and that can make and sign financial statements for you. Now, each accountant will probably have a different method or program that they use, but it needs to be done by an accountant, a qualified accountant. Now, obviously, if you see a set of financial statements for the first time, they can be super, super overwhelming because you just feel like, what the hell is this? But I promise you, once you understand the flow of information, that this is just the information that you kept in, whether it's in your ledgers, your cash book, that is just now coming in and being put together to form the financial statements, which are required by the International Financial Reporting Standards. So if you are ever required to submit financial statements, you'll know exactly what that means. It is very specific. I will also show like each page what it looks like a template of what it would generally look like, so that you just have an idea of what is happening. I do hope that this provided some insight for you into what financial statements are and what they are used for. If you do have any more questions, please feel free to comment and let me know what more you would like to know about being a freelancer or a business owner, and I will see what I can do. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and share it with others.